Huzzah. Woo! Ray Leader, Literary Outlaw! Fuck yeah, brother! Thank you! A little more for Ray!
Okay.
We're at that point of the night. We're about to reach our featured reader, Rosedrop Rust here, who I'm so grateful that he said yes when I asked him a while ago if he'd do this. And I've known him since about 2010. That was forever ago. 2010. Wow. A little moment of silence for how innocent those days were. 2010. Yeah, that was like eons ago.
What?
Before I bring him up, I guess I'll... Ian Caton! I've known you 4 years. That's an eon ago, too. That's before the recent advent. I'll just do this little poem in 6?
I think 6. 2013.
Late 2013.
Yeah.
Okay, almost 6. You're right. Time flies. I'll just do this little thing, kind of inspired by Rosedrop. Death for Lingetti. Rosedrop, it begins with the last original beatniks tethered to their oxygen tanks dreaming of conspiracies. No one suspected the anonymous jogger was a planted actor ready to fire the first shot, while those who run the show like Kissinger and the Lizard Queen sip mint juleps and feed the script to Fox News and the BBC. It was the usual made-up bullshit fed to humans as truth. Only a few of us noticed the movie goofs, Roman Luce, the orange shirt gone green in a wink, the sun and moon projected against a blue screen for our illusionment. Hoodwinked by the construct again where God is also love, but the kind of love you wish to the cornfield. Now! Meanwhile, cowering beneath the Hollywood tree, kids threw pebbles at the devil. Victory came when they got dementia and forgot concepts like devils, pebbles, trees, Hollywood, victories, everything. Rest, my love, do not wake. I need some peace to cogitate. I write my poems, this realm is fake. Wait. Newsflash, I'm attracted to happiness now. It'll last till that extra-dimensional kid who created everything hits shutdown. Those who obey the meme are still asleep. The reading group leaves Jane Austen for television. But we've been mind-controlled since we were children, one of them intelligently says. Upon our dreadful way, brave in our innocence, pigs with throats exposed to slay, here is love amid the smithereens and ghosts, mathematical gospel sought in morning fog, there the prayerful hand, there the money grab, here the blowjob robot, a baby smiling to video mommy, poor stories spoiling morning, academic poets scribbling safely in slavery. For me, writing's a lot like being lost in the funhouse, the 10-year-old says. May I never be found. Unlike the White House, the funhouse allows no abomination. None of these amoral lunatics should be busboy or flower girl, let alone president of moron land. Meanwhile, my doctor says there's a reason we call it medical practice. We practice on people. We don't know. It's guesswork and placebo. Hashtag black pill truth. Meanwhile, work's pretty slow right now. Guess I'll start by eating my arm. I wish you'd write more nice, she says, and cease with these extreme grotesqueries. My teacher thinks you're toxic. Well, tell that poor robot of the status quo I'd start with my feet, but I can't reach. Sleep, my love, let dreams be great. So lies inside don't germinate. Don't lift your voice, don't wake and bake. Wait. Meanwhile, that robot sucked in the sack. The bishop's wife paints her toenails black, reads tea leaves to augment what the sermon lacks. Tree lovers shriek as the morning forest burns, the moon turns oblique, as the sea slowly leaks into the core and the wind's gone cold on a gray, disheveled shore. Sometimes shackled to my dream is a tender redemptive thing. Sometimes a monster in need, parasitic mouth of greed. Sometimes an angel in despair, watch me comb your knotted hair. Sometimes left in snow with loneliness of name. Sometimes wretched syllable of aching flesh and vein. Rather than stop, drop, and roll, you actually took the time to text, I'm on fire. Can't we just watch the end of the world together in peace? We weren't supposed to get out of the woods, I suppose. Maybe some wizard left us a magic token, I don't know. Listen, I made some nice spiritual advancement here, baby, but then I met a lady and stopped meditating, so I gotta come back here to moron land a fucking again. When they read my work thousands of years from now in social credit beehive China, they'll believe I was a collage of many persons. Some sane, some just plain nuts. Which was the real me? None of the above. But at least the above was human. By the way, just found me a 60 million bone in the backyard, baby. I'm gonna call me a scientist. I'm gonna be rich. Honey, that's fluffy. Fuck. Meanwhile, she fiddles with the impossible crossword, then flies in for a kiss, her hair flapping into a future without us. Rose drop rust. Got 69 love songs, funny and dark. Got some brain lightning, baby. Got that end time spark. Hey, I'm channeling post-beheading John the Baptist now. Snatching language back from the liars. Snatching language back from the liars. Hashtag everything on a screen is a scam, including me. Isn't that nice? May our final years not be dictated by disappointments. Sometimes I think we'll shine, then disappear into the ether. Yeah. May the flowers of mid-century inspire something more than scorn, porn, television, internet. Love is not the entrapment of Sasquatch, nor the laying of bait with poison. We are the creatures with questions to which no answers are forthcoming. The answers from the construct are always wrong. But at least our misanthrope birth curse has abated. Our magnetic fields are strong. We're here to remind humanity of something vital. But we got drunk, can't remember what. Please see the above. Sometimes, baby, you come as a vengeful wraith. My friend Jerry ain't the same since he lost track of time and space. I'm saved by works, not faith. I'm not impressed by explosions, smoke, mirrors, or sex, the 10-year-old says. Give me death. Well, I'm just waiting around for enlightenment, I say. Humanities, you say? Mine, I say. Do you really think I'd be here if I were enlightened? Don't drink, my love, we need a break. No fun when guts regurgitate. Put crack pipe down and stay straight. Wait. It's easier to teach when half the pupils are deceased. I'd like Safeway to be renamed Alien Space Gun. That would make shopping fun. Thank you. Woo! Our featured reader, Rose Drop Rust. I'm going to try to find his bio on the internet. Do you have it on hand?
Yeah, I probably do.
I met Rose Drop circa 2009/10 when the world was a lot more innocent, shortly after the Great Recession before George W. Bush. We were all happy that Obama was in the White House, at least those of us who cared about the normal shit. And Three Friends was a great reading on the east side of the river, hosted by Melissa Silito.
Three friends?
Three Friends, you remember?
Three friends.
Three Friends. And Rose Drop and I have been on KBOO Radio together,
No heckling.
hosted by Patrick Bocard, I think in 2013.
Patrick Bocard is a saint.
Patrick Bocard is a saint. Mary knows Patrick Bocard is a saint. He often hosts the Poets on KBOO's Talking Earth, which is a poetry show every Monday. Please support local radio, KBOO. Have you found it? I'm going to read Rose Drop's bio. He submitted to me in his words. Should I start with Paranoia as the new sex?
No.
Oh, no. No, don't start with paranoia. Never start with paranoia is the new sex. Start elsewhere. Start somewhere else.
I'll
Paranoia.
read it for you.
Oh, thank you. Rosedrop's going to read his bio.
All right.
Tell us who you are.
In your own words.
Yeah.
Yes. Where is my sign-up sheet? If anyone needs to sign up, and well, who has a pen?
Pen.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We're gonna have Hi, Morgan. How are you? Would you like to read?
Oh my goodness.
Stay till about 11. We'll get you in there. There we go. We're kind of freewheeling here at Wildwood. Okay, Rosedrop Russ is now going to
Morgan can read.
introduce
For
himself.
Lord's sake, we're not going to one. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. My name is Rosedrop Rust, and this is my buddy Lou Jones. Lou Jones, my favorite songwriter, and probably my favorite poet. Great to see you.
Hi, Steven.
It's great to have so many people here. I was kind of like thinking that maybe there would be fewer people because of the holiday, but oh well.
It's Labor Day. We don't have families or friends, man. We're poets. We're here.
Holiday for those who don't work.
That's why we're here.
Yes.
Rose.
I cut them all off in 2016 after the election, like everyone
Right.
else.
I was really nervous about doing this because I feel like a real imposter, but
An imposter butt?
yes, an imposter, but
Syndrome.
and
That's not your real butt.
and
No, see, you have one. It's not even really
and I did something I never do. I made a list. I never
Never
do
been
that.
verified
But
online.
this first poem I have memorized because I use it during live music shows while I'm tuning my guitar. All right. This is called Concerning Ants. Concerning Ants. May I please explain, before I get confused again, what I meant by choosing ants as allegory? In comparing ants to pixels running around in circles, there was certainly technological intent. But then I fantasized. Before I realized, I turned the ants to people in my story. In the scatter of my brain, I lost track again of what the ants were meant to represent. Now, looking at that verse, the rhyme scheme so perverse, I realize I need 8 brand new lines. I am responsible, but barely capable of doing this within constraints of time. Still, I soldier on, all brevity foregone my exploration of my previous actions. I still have not explained nor explanation attained, and the fault, I know, my dear, is truly mine. Another verse, superfluous, is simply plain ridiculous, but I suffer from the vain forward momentum. I have forgotten now of the ants, when, why, or how, and simply revel in my wild invention. Having followed this so far, like me, you surely are hoping for a reasonable conclusion. You simply must reject, and cannot still expect, I know, ant about my mind's disintegration. That's the fun. That's the fun. I love rhyme. I love meter. I'm sorry, I'm a musician.
Yes!
Yes!
Rhyme and meter
Wonderful.
kick ass! Fuck yes!
Activate.
All right, this
Form of.
this poem is called Paranoia.
What?
Paranoia. What?
Will destroy ya.
Where?
Paranoia is the new sex.
Yes.
People jump at shadows of former selves in their splintered lives, secretly wishing for a chance to kill without guilt. For loving themselves, they have so much ammo to give. It is fascinating to think how beautiful their lives could be if it was someone else's consequences. One day, Blackwater ads on barred billboards will promise an uncompromised perimeter in exchange for the surrendering of simple decency. For this is a dangerous world, and everybody had better be just as greedy and more sociopathic than the next guy, or there will not be enough for us to have more than we ever needed. Come, sit in Santa's lap as he pours lies in your ears and watches your credulity bubble foamy white out of your pursy pinks. Warm pain floods and your brain auto-chokes your throat. Smudge pots purify dangerously humorous commercials about evil intentions everywhere. Circle your canned goods in wagons of xenophobic hysterical warnings. They are mindless, fanatical, godless, hedonistic savages. Apocalypse overruns all the old playgrounds and neighborhoods. Rush past the carnival gauntlet, all exotic smells and pungent, disgusting humanity. Holding privacy like sandcastles in the surf, some will frantically make water boxes with their hands and scream every time someone knows their name. Give it back, bitch! You have mispronounced it! You don't know me! How could someone be so stupid, so naive, so vulnerable, so open, so unsafe, so trusting, so loving, so truthful, so unguarded? So it's just a matter of time before they come for you, and I won't give a fuck because I warned you. I'm so turned on right now.